With every strong Marvel hero, there's always an even more powerful Marvel villain. Without the bad guys, their stories just wouldn't be any good. The best and most powerful villains challenge a hero's own might, but also their values and beliefs. They set the stakes and make an obstacle seem impossible to overcome. Of course, villains come in a variety of forms, from the malicious mobster to the all-powerful wizard. Whatever their MO, the most powerful villains also have strong motivations, values, and goals, guiding their actions and usually putting them at odds with the hero. Thankfully, Marvel has created a slew of wonderful and almighty villains to choose from. If you're a Marvel fan, you'll want to know which rank at the very top. I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 most powerful Marvel villains. Venom, also known as the 998th generation of symbiote of Pharaoh Clintar, is a parasite that overtakes its host, harnessing their powers and adding his own. He's bonded with 13 known hosts, including Bruce Banner, Wade Wilson, and Groot. While he certainly has enhanced speed, agility, and super strength, it's his viciousness and pure malice that makes him a force to be reckoned with.
24.
While he may be a mere mortal, Kingpin, also known as Wilson Fisk, has virtually the entire criminal underworld under his thumb. He's both a clever businessman and a ruthless mob boss, making loads of money and pulling all the strings. On top of that, he has incredible strength, intelligence, and fighting skills, making him a difficult adversary for even the greatest of heroes.
23.
George Tarleton joined the scientific group AIM as a skilled technician and helped them create the Cosmic Cube. To study it, they created MODOK, mental organism designed only for computing. They ended up transforming George into it, creating a massive cranium and giving him super intelligence. He changed the name to MODOK, mental organism designed only for killing, and overthrew his masters at AIM. His enhanced strength, speed, intelligence, and ruthless determination for dominance make him a villainous force to contend with.
22.
Portrayed in the X-Men films by both Rebecca Romijn and Jennifer Lawrence, Mystique is notorious for her agility, strength, and shape-shifting abilities. Using her high intelligence, keen instinct, and ability to slip into anyone she wants, her power is less about raw strength and more about wits.
21.
Born in 1430, Vlad Dracula is the world's most powerful vampire and regular foe to the Daywalker known as Blade. He can transform into a bat, lift 4 tons, and travel at speeds greater than a human athlete. He's also functionally immortal and controls a horde of cultists, brides, and minions.
20.
Red Skull, also known as Johann Schmidt, is Captain America's arch-nemesis. Fueled by hate and malice, Skull has had a thirst for power and control since he was a young boy. His advanced intellect and super strength consistently give him an upper hand against his adversaries, but cloning also technically makes him immortal. His mind has been transferred to several bodies several times.
19.
Having super advanced speed, strength, agility, and intelligence, Green Goblin, also known as Norman Osborn, is one of Spider-Man's greatest enemies and an overall criminal powerhouse. Capable of harnessing his immense wealth and superhuman abilities, Green Goblin time and again causes an unfathomable amount of chaos and destruction.
18.
After a science experiment went horribly wrong, Franklin Hall discovered he could control gravity with his mind. Initially, he kept his new power a secret, but eventually became known as Graviton and did whatever he desired. As one might imagine, controlling gravity gave Hall immense power, capable of taking on both Iron Man, Thor, and the rest of the Avengers single-handedly.
17.
When the Phoenix Force takes over Jean Grey, she becomes Dark Phoenix, a much more powerful version of herself. With heightened psychic and telekinetic abilities, Dark Phoenix can rearrange the molecular structure of matter and fly at supersonic speeds. She's destroyed Shi'ar battle cruisers without much effort and can lift an unquantifiable amount of weight.
16.
Adopted son of Odin and brother to Thor, Loki grew bitter over how Asgardians treated him, as they favored strength over Loki's skills in sorcery. Loki has made several attempts over the years to kill Thor and take over Asgard. He has considerable abilities, including his high intelligence, sorcery, and shape-shifting. All too often, his intelligence helps him manipulate any situation and turn things to his advantage.
15.
En-Sabah-Nur was born 5,000 years ago in ancient Egypt. Left to die, he was found by raiders and raised by Baal. His powers help him evolve to survive, taking other mutant powers for his own. As such, he's become an all-powerful force in the X-Men mythos. Known as Apocalypse, not only does he have tremendous strength, speed, and intelligence, his body is essentially immortal.
14.
Invented by Hank Pym, Ultron is an evil, artificially intelligent robot that can control several robotic bodies at once. Not only that, but his body is made of an indestructible adamantium. His intelligence, strength, and durability make him a terrifying force, and in some cases, he's been able to use Pym's particles to shrink and go to other planes of existence.
13.
Born in 2997 on Alternative Earth, Michael Korvac was raised by his mother to have a malicious personality. He later collaborated with the Brotherhood of Badoon against humanity and had his body modified to become half machine. Though not the best fighter, his other powers are off the charts, and other than intelligence, strength, and speed, he's been able to teleport and manipulate time and space. It's even been thought he could potentially wipe the universe from existence.
12.
Arch-enemy to Professor X and the X-Men, Magneto's ability to control metal and magnetism is only the surface level of his enormous powers. He can create magnetic force fields, wormholes, and astral project to other places. His genius intelligence and strong will allows him to manipulate others and achieve his far-reaching goals. If he wanted to, he could manipulate an entire planet's electromagnetic field and kill everyone.
11.
Nathaniel Richards was born on Earth 6311, an alternative universe where humanity never fell to the Dark Ages. He eventually traveled back in time to ancient Egypt on Earth 616 and became Kang the Conqueror. In this alternate reality, he conquered Earth and later tried to conquer the whole galaxy. He has insurmountable power, speed, strength, and durability. Many of his abilities come from his battle armor, giving him enhanced weaponry and allowing him to time travel, among other things.
10.
Annihilus is a maniacal conqueror wielding the cosmic control rod, giving him prolonged life and special powers. Strength, speed, and increased durability are a few of his great powers. Over time, his power has been equal to the mighty Thanos. Though, because his rod gives him his power, he is incredibly paranoid about someone stealing it.
9.
Magus is the future and evil version of Adam Warlock, created to challenge the dominance of Thanos. He also acts as the interdimensional dark half of Adam Warlock, and possesses all of Warlock's powers. From inexhaustible strength to unbelievable sorcery, very little is beyond Magus's grasp. Very few, other than Adam Warlock himself, can defeat him.
8.
Originally from the colony Eternals on the planet Titan, Thanos is the last son of Alars and lone survivor of his colony. Thanos fell in love with the physical manifestation of death, and subsequently loved to kill other beings. Labeled a level 1 life ender by the Nova Corps, Thanos is easily the strongest Titan and has increased his powers through bionic amplification. His powers become even stronger when he acquired all the Infinity Stones.
7.
Born from a witch that was murdered by Mephisto, Dr. Doom taught himself sorcery to find a new way to bring her soul back. Due to his intellect, he was invited to New York State University and rivaled with Reed Richards there, and became an arch-nemesis to the Fantastic Four. His strength, intelligence, and durability are immense, capable of keeping not only the Fantastic Four, but also many other of Earth's mightiest heroes at bay.
6.
Amatsu Mikaboshi is an ancient and evil force of nature, reigning alone in a dark primordial void. As a Japanese deity, he rivals the Olympian and Asgardian gods like Zeus and Thor. Along with unbelievable strength, speed, and durability, he has supernatural power to change shape and cast energy blasts that can hurt even the strongest of gods. He also can detain the astral bodies of deceased human beings.
5.
A sentient entity from the combined consciousness of both Professor X and Magneto, Onslaught's power was so great, it required the combined effort of the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Avengers to defeat him. With all of Professor X and Magneto's abilities, plus later he was able to take Franklin Richards and Nate Gray's powers, it became less a question of what Onslaught could do and more of what he couldn't.
4.
Galactus is the sole survivor of the 6th incarnation of the multiverse. Originally named Galen, he merged with the 6th Infinity, becoming Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. As such, he has off-the-charts powers and abilities, surpassing almost all beings in strength, speed, agility, and intelligence. Ageless and immortal, Thanos ranked him in equal to Odin, Zeus, and the Celestials. His greatest weakness is having to feed on planets to keep his powers. If he doesn't feed, he'll starve.
3.
Once worshipped on Earth, Cyttorak has been described as both a god and a demon. He first appeared in a 1992 Doctor Strange comic, but has also fought with several X-Men. While not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed, his speed, agility, and strength are enough to make him a feared entity across the universe.
2.
An extra-dimensional demon from Hell, Mephisto regularly allows humans to consider him Satan or Hades, though he is neither. Similar to Galactus, Mephisto's powers are incalculable and innate. He is able to remain powerful from the evil that happens in the world. Despite his immense power, he isn't able to subjugate anyone and must lie and manipulate for them to submit to his will.
1.
Born millions of years ago, Dormammu is one of the most powerful beings in the multiverse. There's very little he can't do. He frequently battled Odin and believed he could burn and destroy the Celestials. His greatest foes have been Zeus and the demon Zom. While his power is great, he's not omnipotent and has been bested in combat, mostly due to the fact that his great power is confined to his own domain and weakened when trying to enter Earth or another dimension. So, who's your favorite Marvel villain? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your answers to us at List25.
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.